This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com. Be sure to visit SoccerPro.com for all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for $10 off a $75 purchase, plus free shipping within the US. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing video for a pair of Adidas Predator LZs in the brand new gold, black, and white colorway. I was excited when I did see that they were releasing a gold colorway, simply because you don't see too many gold colorways. But if you did look at the stock photos that were posted on a lot of online retailers, the colors all seem to be different depending on which retailer you looked at, simply because the color actually is a lot different than you might think it would be. Instead of a gold colorway, it definitely appears as more of an orange colorway in person. If you look at the upper in comparison to the Soleplate, the Soleplate is definitely a gold color, where the upper is more of an orange. It's almost like an orange, similar to the Nike Mercurial Vapor 7 in that orange colorway that was released. That would be the closest thing that I could compare it to as far as accuracy of color. Again, if you want to see the high quality pictures on my website, there will be a link in the description to the review page, and it'll give you an accurate portrayal as to how the actual color does look in person. I'm not even too sure as to how it's going to look on video, but keep in mind it's more of an orange colorway rather than a gold. So if you did have your heart set on getting a gold pair of shoes, it's listed as gold, but it definitely doesn't look like gold. But anyways, guys, this is the Predator LZ. You've heard me talk about it several times. If you want to check out some of the other colorway unboxings, there'll be annotations on the left side of the screen, as well as an unboxing of the SL version. So if you do want to check that out, if that does interest you, it's available to you again through annotations on the left side of the screen. But the main talking point behind the LZ is that it really did make a drastic change from past Predators. One of the biggest things being that it's not available in natural leather, only available in synthetic leather, which we have here. And given that this is a brand new synthetic, it definitely is a pretty good one from Adidas. It's nice and soft. It's definitely thinner. It doesn't give the feel of a natural leather for sure. It doesn't have that padding to it, but it is a soft leather, and they got the shape of it really, really good. It's probably the best fitting synthetic shoe that Adidas has put out in a little while. Even better fitting than the Adizero as far as synthetics goes. But really the main talking point for these shoes is the 5 lethal zones, hence the term Predator LZ, and I'll just go through them really quickly. Again, I have done a full written review on this shoe already, so if you want more detail as to how the shoe does feel and perform, go ahead and click that link in the description to the review page on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com, and all that information will be right there for you in extreme detail, and should answer a lot of the questions you do have about this shoe. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't done so already. But the first zone on here is the pass pad, which is a memory foam insert in the shoe. Probably my favorite part of the shoe. It just adds a little bit of cushion to the ball. Again, makes it feel more like a leather shoe rather than a synthetic shoe. Next spot here is a sweet spot, which is probably going to be the most commonly used spot on the shoe, simply because it's always there. And it's really going to be the most noticeable element on the shoe, simply because it's always there. You're always going to be touching the ball on this particular spot of the foot, and it does add a significant amount of grip to the ball, so keep that in mind. If you're not a fan of having a lot of grip on your shoes, the LZ's not for you, because it really does add a ton of grip, extra grip that you wouldn't normally get from a pair of soccer shoes. You obviously have the drive zone here on the front, which is common striking element, which you find on pretty much all of the Predators, and then you have this first touch zone on the front of the shoe as well, which is actually something that I found pretty much really not noticeable, the least noticeable part of the shoe. Not that it bothers me that it's there, it just doesn't seem to be all that noticeable. Again, I talk about that in the forward review. And then the side spots here, which is again made for dribbling. Again, not super noticeable, but it's noticeable enough that you can tell that it's there. It's just to add a little bit of extra grip again. As far as the Soleplate stud pattern goes, they've gone away from the bladed stud pattern that we've seen from the Pred for the last pretty much most of them, and they've gone with a more Adizero-like stud pattern and Soleplate. The Soleplate itself is a slightly thicker version of the Adizero Sprint frame. It seems to be a little bit thicker, a little bit more flexible. I actually prefer this to the Adizero Sprint frame. You're going to notice that there's no external heel counter either. Everything is internal. But overall, you get the same exact stud pattern as the Adizero as well, which Adidas has done with all their lines of shoes. So if you're not a fan of the Adizero stud pattern, sorry about your luck, but Adidas may not be for you, because they've kind of put it on all of their shoes. Again, keep in mind this is MyCoach ready as well, so if you do have the MyCoach chip, you can put that in the Predator LZ. But again, guys, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out the high quality pictures, the full written review, as well as buy it now links with exclusive coupon codes for discounts, through Soccer Reviews for You only. That link will be in the description right to the review page. You'll find all of that information there. So go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. In the meantime, guys, if you have any questions related to the video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And any questions not related to the video, go ahead and leave that on my Facebook page. There'll be a link in the description of that. Basically what happens on my Facebook page is any new stuff that I get in, generally I get posted on Facebook first before it goes up on YouTube or the website. So if you want to see what's coming before it actually comes, Facebook's generally a pretty good place to go check that out. So if that does interest you, go ahead and click that link in the description to the Facebook, if you haven't done so already. So go ahead and do that if that does interest you. And in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching.